Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
To the national grid. As I'm talking to you, it is also working. Enti one the beka cho say dum so omno meso ano kwan ya omde ye dede kan ho asem say Ghana ha. The market cho ye just a you.
So far, how many fields mo carry a gas to supply the energy sector?
Then I make catch on. They say we are doing the Eastern Enclaves. Mm-hmm. We are doing Abuaze, which is the major generation, power generation in the country. In the Ghana gas alone, we are we are doing about 60% of power generation in this country. And it's a fact. First, nobody yes, Ghana gas, you shut it down. You shut it down. Na doom so can you do okrom now unti okroma. You shut it down almost 20 times this year. Class who say doom so because we have put contingency plans in place to make sure say doom so will never happen because the president trusted the engineers side and now we know the Maya then say they are Ghanaians. They are not Chinese. Chinese people were there when doom so was going on. Chinese people
work efficiency to productivity level. Chinese
young engineers. Say wow, Obana be 21-year-old boy.
Yeah.
My documentary about him, the heater station, heating system, heating gas. Young 21-year-old boy no control the whole thing, and it will amaze you. Kwame Nkrumah, a product of Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Now, we are president now to say. Oh, that time, you allow Chinese to take over your gas apparatus. And you want to tell me, say, you want to come back and Ghanaians should vote for you to come back.
Okay.
Young engineer.
Mami
first young engineer. Okay. Me build the documentary. I'll give you a shot for you to watch. Documentary, we need Ghanaians to see it. So that you know, a young engineer, 21-year-old, or year one desa. China for no bar, book, no matter translation, no matter from China, no matter fix it.
Ghana for the man on 100%.
100% from crane to crane. The engineers are all Ghanaians.
What has been the maintenance plan? You're working very nice, laudable projects. Now, Ghana, what has been the maintenance plan?
Let me give you an example. Norwegian company, any Russian companies by inspection on a Twabo plant. When they finished and when they left, they wrote a report said they have never seen a gas infrastructure that is so well managed in the world than a Twabo gas plant. And this is not me. What you say? The maintenance culture, and I make a say the chief executive officer no D anymore. He's one of the finest in the world. Obia Oye Juma or Enron. One of the oil and gas industry. He has been a director of operations. Only the only oil and gas engineer, Dr. Benasante, what testify with U.S. court on gas dispute. Onye ni paketwa to man this gas infrastructure. What all the young ones are, or ma take over Ninano, or what lecture or Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. And these are young ones that he put them there to have trust in them. And they almost Sani boom mine. Technical hands. This man was there under NDC. No, operate omo high no say omra on design a Twabo planting na. Omo say ni papa MPP ni ofri abeti fi ase ya no mu pam no de no koshe ministries. Now when na bro
now say reason okay reason be when they catch us papa
it's a fact. It's a fact. I won't sit on that. Ni papa wu na say the chief executive papa. Ni papa wu na say ni
redeployment.
Rewind deployment. A technical hand like this could have been a chief executive officer. You brought Chefayanki as somebody who doesn't know any oil and gas to be there as a chief executive officer, and they were paying him. They hired him to come from Houston and Texas to come and sit there as a gas engineer. And then who we are because of a intinuma pound na ministries. Now when no makofa broni bi dum so days na intense one kofa broni bi ba some be advice so on oil and gas, how to get gas flow, to get power. Broni ni ba obehu Dr. Santino say, now if this man is here, why are you paying me to come here? This is a fact. Incompetence at the highest level. This time around, you buy a mechanic issues. Yeah, meka and somewhere anymore. These are facts.
Ahead of 2017, Yansha projects be I don't know, a piak report, crown or a cap chime. The answer say, some projects na kwa doing him. One, the extension of the existing Pristia pipeline to Kumasi say ebe provide a generation power generation to some mining sectors. Some project in the way somewhere back him. Yeah, and the pipeline extension. Your Western Corridor infrastructure project, you know. The pipeline extension to the western border with La Côte d'Ivoire. Na akwa fidi a fertilizer plant. When you privy to.
Say, you are building gas infrastructure to the extent say Côte d'Ivoire. We are going to supply gas, and they no mass agreement. They wanted us to bring the gas to their border. But this time around, they want us to build a substation in Côte d'Ivoire to make sure say best supply gas to them. Are feasible? Juma. Number 2, South Eastern Enclave. We are gens for the ASR program. Now we are going to link it to Nyinahini bauxite, and then link it back to Buankra. We are on it. We are almost about 65. When you say gas infrastructure building it takes a lot of input in it, and we are on it. These systems have been put in place. Don't forget that we've done a lot, and the vision of the president industrialization agenda no can't be later on all the district building factories and most of them are going to rely on gas. Don't forget the western region you are building gas infrastructure. As I'm talking to you, free zone enclaves, you know. There was 60 million cubic feet of gas available for anybody who want to open a company there. Sabri, companies 2 per NFA, Twyford and Wankan. Omo tiles. Omo for Ghana for over 60 to 80. The NDC for town, now they couldn't give them gas because they didn't have enough gas flow. And they, Twyford ni Wankan, Juma. And I'm quoting the company, Twyford and Wankan. Omo tiles. And they, supply omo gas, district one factory companies here. Yeah, can say Kufuado nyehwe na one district one factory be my na ko employ binu. What I say, we shouldn't sit down and allow NDC to throw dust in our eyes. Sometimes you know essential for say bianzo akofe ya betu. On say intellectual journalism. And we shouldn't sit down and allow propaganda to erode us. First na ni susu na ni politics na ni propaganda. And then you know the beer should be factual. Because we are not doing about about me no me no Ghana. Say and doom so my maje ube kofi affairs no me ba peace FM na me kwad ma frɛ koda me Jack light no mo ohimfa no so mbe doom no. Now pebe bia odum, and I'm proud to be a success story of this doom so eliminate free Ghana ha.
But we say doom so na is a issue we da bia na akwa issue. Aban we na so would doom so. Aban that na so would doom so. Say doom so issue we. I shall say free baby na ma
typical example. This is one of the key four mix that we use to
but say plants in this market the gas.
Plant na plant atwabo plant is one na doom so cost every day. I've told you we should be realistic. I have given you 3 examples. 1, Sanzule tie-in, significant achievement. Let me tell you, they went and signed a contract with a company from ENI.
Yeah.
Gas. 80% higher than Ghana. Anywhere in the world, ENI gas, what DJ gas be. Now you are buying. Now Alex Modu no contract ko sign sa contract way. And as a journalist from transit can want him. 80% higher the whole world. A BC Damisia conference yet the year and I gas koto. Abrofone say they cannot believe say gas a free year night. Ne board thing che gas bia wo wiasim. Maje. Minti bida. Maje. ENI gas. Opa busobia. Go and do your research. Now we are buying our science our gas we are. So we are forced to take the gas whether we like it or not and pay because we are sign contract at all. A mark of incompetence. Oje Ghana for now we are Ghana ni ba Jubilee oil field gas ba. Wako fa company aba because you think say you be near free muntino. Wako sign sa contract. O the idea e be 0.6 e be per dollar. Omo the be $87. And this is how much we are paying. The people of Ghana we are paying. 18 entrance in yankan wasem. Omo buy omo sign 16 power purchase agreement.
16 PPS.
16 power purchase only 2 per 3 and you use so.
They can away.
They can also say me offer take or pay. Yes. What you say? Mary of Kwame Despite see radio station na ma Jamie nuano. Na Despite okay, ko high dine, now ko high dine generator, uhia generator. Now I call Abuso kind, and then Kofa could no so uhia generator 7. Go Despite betia. No I got 2 chobo the generators na be so me wa uhia only 1 generator. That is NDC for you. And let me tell you, no kasa. Na me ra ho. This is what happened. 16 power purchase agreement.
It is a fact. Yet say a buy cancel ma yetimi recoup about
me say we are still paying almost $200 million. President Tia Kufuado Bemaba. Otia.
Utie oha echi punk no. Needs FM.